Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. And let's get down to business today. By the way, look at what day we're approaching. 3185, another 25 CP coming on up. That's always a good thing. But today 3190 should be a better thing. We'll see it soon enough. We're getting there. It's just a prediction, but we'll see. What are we doing today? Nothing too much. I mean, we don't have a poll to do, right? I mean, there's no nope, nothing changed there. Nope. Just the one thing we're looking to do is a Crash the Titans. Why? Because this is going to expire soon, and I don't let a legendary token go to waste. Honestly, I meant to do this yesterday, but it was the 4th of July. I was still celebrating with family, cleaning up stuff, things. You get it. So thank you for your patience. We're going to run this one now, get the legendary token out of it, and we'll be one token richer for the next poll session, which shouldn't be too far off, but they're never that far behind to begin with, right? We're going against 5-star Black Widow at 355 is her numbers. 5-star Black Widow has only one thing that is pretty well feared in the game, and it's not like she's meta. She's not going to be found on a lot of teams, but the one annoying thing about her is she has a passive that states, hey, whenever an ally gets stunned, she stuns the enemy team back for a turn. It's just free stuns. So obviously any stuns you have get focused on her, but then they don't go on the persons that you really intended. So you could have like a real power threat, a meta character behind her, and she's helping to keep them in check, because they don't want to, you know what I mean? It's like an extra threat on the side. Like you don't want to stun someone else because then she'll stun you back. But if you stun her, then you didn't stun the actual threat. So it's kind of annoying. Beyond that, her other abilities aren't that much to write home about. They do damage, and then recover some health or something like that if they down somebody. There isn't much to it, honestly. There's also if your allies are, they do so much damage, but if your allies are down so much health, it does a little bit more. Something along those lines. I'll be 100% honest, it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. 5-star Black Widow isn't, you know what? It's killing me. I want to see it. Let's see it, right? Let's get her colors. Red, purple, black. There you go. Deal damage. Oh, there it is. Remove strike, protect, attack, countdown, or repeater tiles. Costs 1 AP less for each enemy countdown on the board, which is good against goons, but that's about it. It costs 12 purple, though. It's so expensive. Red, deal damage. Enemy has at least 12 AP in a color. Deal some additional damage. If it downs enemy, there you go. If it downs an enemy, destroy 6 enemy AP in a random pool. At 5, it destroys 7. There's the one that really matters, though, the black, okay? Whenever one of Black Widow's allies stun a random enemy, deal damage as an active. Allies are below so much health, steal 4 random enemy AP, and deal extra damage. That's the best ability. Her black is her best. The other two, they're expensive. Look at that, 12 red, 12 purple. Even the black is 10, and that's her cheapest one. Ugh. Anyways, so all that to say that I don't think we have too much to fear here. Don't let her get 12 red or 12 purple or 10 black. But thankfully we don't have to worry about her counter stun ability, because if we're stunning anybody, it's her, and it depends on who we're using. So when she first came out, she was a little annoying for that counter stun feature, but no one's really writing about her anymore, and she's too expensive to use. So who are we going to use against her? Ghost, a 4-star with almost similar colors, purple, red, and blue. Ghost is often overlooked for easy reasons, and it's going to be hard to explain in a short vid, but let me get to the gist of it. Her purple's okay. You create some invisibility tiles. I keep it at 3. 2 is enough. But whenever you match an invisibility tile, you restore some health. It's nice. But it's not necessary. Excuse me. Let's go down to blue. I keep it at 5 for this reason. Her base match damage is increased by 300%. When Ghost fires a power, you create a countdown tile that grants 6 red AP, which is obviously which is another ability she has. She uses red. When this countdown tile is on the board, it becomes Stasis Protocol. So when Stasis Protocol is out there, her damage is 100%, which means it's basically the same. It's like, it's normal. Okay. When there's no power cycle countdown tile on the board, it goes back to power cycle, which is good. You want this. You want this up as much as possible, but you only get that countdown on board if you fire a power, which is purple for invisibility, or red if you just want to do damage, usually to end the fight, right? If she's invisible and you throw this out there, she does a bunch more damage and ignores protects. So that's always good. I'm going to try to cover this reason. I'm going to try to make it obvious. Look at her damage. 110 purple, 96 red, 84 blue. Now this is at the level I have her at, right? 313. So yours may vary. The 110 purple, 96 red, 84 blue. And this blue says 300% extra match damage, okay? Watch what happens. We're going to go into this fight. Okay, I'm going to turn on the animations. Her numbers are increased. 440, 384, 336, and they should be, okay? This isn't giving me an accurate portrayal. Unless they fixed things, and I don't think they did, that damage doesn't calculate right away. And it's weird to say. It doesn't come out right. But you know how when you play Colossus, your character shows up and it gives you that the animation of purification comes up, and now your match damage is increased. It doesn't do that for her, and hence, if another ally has better match damage than you, the tiles stay in the other ally's icon. It's not coming out right, and I know it's not. I know a good way to say it. If you want to experiment with it, put her in a fight alongside 4-star Juggernaut. 4-star Juggernaut is programmed correctly. He will tank a lot of the stuff over her, even though he only gets so much extra match damage compared to her, where she gets 300. He shouldn't tank all the colors, but yet he will end up doing it because he gets extra match damage and it's programmed differently. I wish I could say it differently, but I've never had a situation where a ghost tanks over someone else for that. So what's it all really mean in the end? I guess it really doesn't mean that much. You're probably not going to use ghost that much, but it's one of the reasons I don't use ghost that much, because even though she has extra match damage, she doesn't end up tanking for people, and she should be if she's doing all that damage. But okay, whatever, blah blah blah, right? I'm probably going on a little too long about it. It's just a little thing that irritates me a little bit, and it's not accurate. Does that make sense? I hope it does. This fight shouldn't be that big or that difficult though, so there we go, some red in the ledger. We're still winning the fight just because that extra match damage increase that she does get is actually taking place. You can see 1,000 hit. Ouch. Ugh, that's gonna suck, as we need that red, and she will use it as well. If she gets 2 more black, she'll use that black too, and she might end the fight. 5,000, 3,000. Okay, so she'll get some use out of that. I don't want her to get that if we can help it, but we'll take that black. That should win right there. It's not really that hard of a fight. If you go invisible against her, there's really almost nothing that she can do about it either. Ghost should be a push. It should push her over pretty easily. Match damage alone will win you the fight, not to mention invisibility options. There's not much else I could say. If you really want to make it even better, if you have any amount of blue covers giving you that extra match damage to start, throw in some boosts that say more match damage. Just compile those percentages higher and higher. You should get it. Anyways, that's that. That's Ghosts Crash the Titans against 5-star Black Widow. And we're just stockpiling these legendary tokens. Got 10 of them. And we're just waiting for the next person to drop in, which would be 5-star Thor, but we got some time for that. She's got to drop in her own store first. Probably in a day or two. It's usually pretty soon. It's usually like only out here for like a week or so in the store before they drop her in her own store with the others, which I think is Electro and 5-star Storm this time. So, anyways, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye, guys.